Getting set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta at SunTrust Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Digging in, Billy Newhouser. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading
under the lights
for Philadelphia, the shortstop, number 31.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Freeman is there for it. One down. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B. You know what, D-Row? Now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average, and if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
Back up the middle. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Flip of his glove for 1. Relay to Freddie, double play, and that'll end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. It's the Phillies nothing, Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
So digging in now, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball in there for a called strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
0-2, here it comes. Fouled off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Count remains at 0-2. Line to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His past line against Aaron Nola. He has 7 hits in 33 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one.
Hi.
Lifted the other way to left center. McCutchen is after it. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The third baseman, Donaldson.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson.
Sorry.
And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game
What
could
do
get
you
out of
think
hand
of the
pretty quick.
Giants?
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Freeman at second with 2 down. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. McCutchen going back to the track, to the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
I just a game in MLB The Show.
Side is retired.
Lost.
But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Atlanta.
Lost 5-1.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Career numbers against Julio Teheran, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent. Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Now in the box, JT Realmuto. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Is it 5 in the morning where you live?
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
It's 2 where I live.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order. They're down 2-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Lays off 1-0. Albies has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Albies with a 1-1 count now. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Herrera is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He has 9 base hits in 38 ABs. He's also hit 3 home runs. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Teheran has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Standing in, Andrew McCutchen. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Aaron Nola. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And this is knocked down on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away. They finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Standing in now, Billy Newhouser. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Freeman is there, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Julio Teheran. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And it's fouled away. Now here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. The count to Bryce Harper. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
In now, JT Realmuto. Popped up. Freeman in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail things here 2-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freddie Freeman.
Pitch on the way. Liner toward right center. But this will be run down out there in the alley. A nice play by the center fielder for the first out.
The batter.
And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hit hard to third. And that's the second out. Now batting, Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Michael Franco.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. High and deep to right center. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into right field. That's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
McCutcheon.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay throw, and he's safe. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in now, Aaron Nola, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Hopped up, but this will land untouched. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Billy Newhouser. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One and 0. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies picks it up. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Ozzie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
And he fouls this one off. Duvall, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Flowers, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard to short, and a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Into the box now, Julio Teheran. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Line toward the gap in left center. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
In now, Nick Markakis. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball called for strike two.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot for Nick Markakis. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. And he gets ahead 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Real Muto is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Braves lead this one 6-0. Striding in, Cesar Hernandez. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he'll reach for a first pitch fastball as this is bounced foul off to the left. It's strike 1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
And now Bryce Harper. No hits to this point.
Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Fouled off. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Here it comes on 0-2. Line drive to center field. Duvall is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Markakis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies strand 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The shortstop, Johan Camargo.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And there's ball 2 now. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Second baseman,
Stepping
Ozzie
into the box, Ozzie
Albies.
Albies. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now
Digging in and looking for more, Kyler Flowers. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. No balls and a strike to count. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 6-0. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now, Michael Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
To short, hit hard. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter.
Settling in now, Odubel Herrera. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutcheon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Softly hit here to the left side, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Julio Teheran. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in a wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Nick Markakis. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball.
And the relay throw is right by him at third base.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Well, when it left its bat I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the knees, strike one. 3 runs already home here. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Digging in, Johan Camargo. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. He's set and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Braves 9 and the Phillies nothing. Nick Williams is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Now
of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Into the box now, Billy Newhouser, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Williams at third with nobody out. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Count even at 2-2. Tehran sets. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And it's fouled away.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Braves 9 and the Phillies 1. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Adam Duvall, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Flowers leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
The pitcher, number 49, Julio.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Julio Teheran. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. From the stretch. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
From the belt, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Fouled off.
9-9.
This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
This is no way.
Not just on the outfield there. He's throwing the ball well. On the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute to help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
There's no way we losing like this. Come on, man.
Into the box, Ronald Acuna, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
The Atlanta Braves.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Oh, man. I don't know what to say with the Phillies. We are not going to get. And this game losing like this is
Now
about
the
to make your
1-1
head
pitch.
pop off.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scored.
Oh, my God.
And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone.
Yeah, Matt, trying to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Hey, we haven't lost like this.
Riding in once again, Nick Markakis.
We haven't got blown out like this in a couple months.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 1-1 home.
Emoji happy tears, 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 emoji happy tears.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
This year against right-handed pitching, Freeman hits a little over the 270 mark. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. He pops it up. Franco into shallow left. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Braves 11 and the Phillies 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Markakis is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Michael Franco, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he will put this one away. And the Braves have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Julio Teheran earns win number 7 on the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Aaron Nola gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watkey, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,084. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Braves sent 3 balls into the seats as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 11-1. The Miami Marlins knocked out 12 hits as a team as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Nationals 5-2. The Metropolitans knocked out 10 hits as a team as they pummeled the Yankees 6-0. Joey Votto dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs, helping lead Cincinnati to a win over the Brewers 10-4. He is among the NL leaders in on-base percentage. Eric Gonzalez had a big fly with 5 driven in as the Pirates got a win over the Cubs 7-5. The Astros allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 5-3. Greg Holland collected his first W this season as the Diamondbacks got the victory against the Dodgers 5-4. Madison Bumgarner grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, helping the Giants push past the Padres 4-2. The Bo Sox racked up 11 hits as a team as they blew out the Jays 7-1. The Tampa Bay Rays got 12 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-2. Irvin Santana got the win, his 6th so far this year, leading the White Sox to victory against Detroit 8-2. The Royals totaled 11 hits as they bested the visiting Indians 9-6. The Oakland Athletics picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 12-7. The Redbirds broke up their 7-game losing skid as they sank the Mariners 10-3. The Angels picked up, 19 hits in this one as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 10-2. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.